Hey y'all, Driftless Biker here, bringing you along for the ride. This is from the future, Troy. Stacy and I are heading out on this trip to Duluth. This is day one of our trip, going up. This is actually just north of Rushford, Minnesota, on our way out on 43, heading towards Winona. It's a beautiful day. It was a great trip. Got a couple days worth of videos that'll be coming from it. Like I said, this is day one. We were just a short getaway, nothing big, just a small chance for her and I to actually get away and actually have some fun and go for a nice ride. Nothing, like I said, nothing huge or crazy. We did get in some one really good road, which will be in the next video. So stick with me, folks. These are great roads anyway on the way up, but once we got up there was one road that we took that was exceptional, and I got a fair amount of video from it, I think. So we'll see when I get through it. All right, so I skipped the boring part of that road for you guys. We've now jumped north of I-90, starting our descent down into Winona, and this is just a gorgeous drive. As always, when we do this one, it's just the hills and the view is just fantastic as we're approaching Winona and ultimately the old muddy Mississippi, and making our crossing there here in a little bit. You'll see that here very shortly. And yeah, beautiful. Just always a great ride. Obviously, I am talking to you from the future. When Stacy and I are riding together, I generally don't talk much, if at all. And this is definitely a case of, you know, we're together and I'm focused on talking to her and enjoying our ride. And she doesn't want her voice on video for whatever reason. I guess she thinks mine is bad enough that we don't need to torture you, but it is what it is. I'll respect her wishes and just go with my voice, at least for now. Again, this is just such a great ride, such a great road and beautiful scenery. And I know as this is coming out, it's the heart of winter here in Iowa, and it's been cold, and snow, and I've gotten in my rides, but it's still been not the nicest. And so this nice green is beautiful to see. There we go. We're crossing the river now. This is the Mississippi River Bridge at Winona. Crossing over. It's a beautiful old bridge. And next to it is a newer one. All right, I forget the exact road number this is, but this is proceeding back up the hills and getting up out of the river valley and into another one. This area, the Driftless just never disappoints, does it? Great roads, beautiful scenery. And since we're in Wisconsin now, the vast majority of the roads are paved. There are some gravels here and there, but nothing like Iowa. Iowa's ridiculous the amount of gravel roads we have. But I said, we're in Wisconsin for this, so it's paved and most of them are in decent shape. There's some rough ones, but that's just the way it goes. This is the upper Midwest, and we get winter, It's cold and frost heaves in the spring, and snowplows don't exactly do the road a whole lot of favor just to make it so that we can all get through. But beautiful ride. Love it. And the majority of what we're going to have on video for this is well before we get to Duluth. Once we get out of the actual Driftless, there's a whole lot of straight roads. And I'm not going to subject you all to that. It's bad enough that I have to subject us to that for those roads and for those miles. But it's worth it. If you haven't been to Duluth and Lake Superior area, it's gorgeous. Make the trip. We've been up there 3 years in a row now. We love it up there. Just it's a fun getaway. I said this was only a 3-day, 4-day trip, and we just enjoyed it. I said it was just a little getaway for the two of us, and Had a couple small things we were after and made our way up, made our way back. Did a little riding while we were there. Hit a few breweries and stuff as well. Primarily when we were not on the bike, of course. Last little quick segment here. I'm having to subject you to listening to me talk and my wonderful intonation. As always, I want to thank you all for coming along for the ride. Like, follow, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Anything you can do to help me grow the channel, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming along. As always, Driftless Biker out for now. Later, y'all.